National Football League. Brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's the rookie who played in-state at Austin. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. That's good.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Play fake. Prescott. Caught left side by Pitts. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Two plays, two nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18. The 31-yard line. Now a give up the middle. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, kill.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. That is coming. What a throw. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Good with the extra point. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up the 5. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Scatterboo. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain there of 11. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Now McCarthy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time, and it'll be 3rd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
On 3rd down, here's Scatterboo. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring us 4th down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On fourth down, here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hockenson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Scatterboo. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. Never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Now a 3rd and 2. Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he's in! Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. That's made by Pickens. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From 31, here is 2nd and 6. On the play fake, Dak. That's the tight end, Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 21. First down, Cowboys. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll get this to Pitts once more. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They're on the march. Another first down. Throw again, Dak. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Right to the line. There you go, 47. 46.
To the air again. Prescott. That's complete to Blue. And he's into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And third down coming up. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So on fourth down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
To about the 34-yard line. Late Cashman up from the linebacker spot to make the tackle. Second and 5.
Yeah, here we go. I took line.
They'll stick with him again. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
On third down, Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. 11 yards on the connection there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. A throw left side. Going to be intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead. First and 10 from the 38-yard line. Let's go. Little play action here with McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So a big one there to start the drive. And even 30 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. On play action, here's McCarthy. He's going to tuck it and go.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up second and goal.
Will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one fielded at the 15. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's Dak to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up being Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Open man, left side. He's got it. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Blake Cashman in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
We're going to 54. Why? Yeah, 22.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
There go 47. Yeah. There we go. We're going to 53.
Throwing is Prescott. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. To throw is Dak. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Cowboys.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown. But either way, you have the ball released before the end of the second quarter.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground,
And he will score! Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. Good with the extra point. The Cowboys have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now McCarthy. To the outside. He's got Jefferson.
you can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do. As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go. It's Scatterboo. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. The reception for Rondale Moore. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's 2nd and 2. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. He's got a man. That's Felton. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Minnesota. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Play action now. It's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Scalaboo. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On third and long, here's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings as he's on to punt for the second time. And it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. From the 35, it's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That one swung out to Blue. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 2. On the play fake, Dak. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch. Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman, to the 20. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick six, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick six, they've got a decision to make now, find themselves down by 1 here in the second half.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Cavante Turpin on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Please take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Yeah!
They'll begin here on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss
Last
of 2.
play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
47.
To throw is Prescott. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 4.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
47. 26.
Back to throw is Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Boys, first down.
Yeah!
First and 10 at the
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. To the right, that's Pitts. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact for that matter.
And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go. 28. 26.
A gift, and here comes Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
26.
On second down, it's Dak. Rolling right. He keeps it himself. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Third down and 3.
Here we go. 28. 26.
Here's Dak to throw. That is caught. And he's in. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown Cowboys. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys go up by 7. 28-21. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Pushed out to his left. He's going to run it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. To throw, it's McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This is 3rd and 6. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. Give them 14 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Minnesota.
To throw is McCarthy. And it's complete to Felton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Here's a 2nd and 12. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Again is McCarthy. That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterbo. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
Yeah, here we go.
A run on 1st down. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
Throwing is Prescott, and that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And that's going to work out just fine. Good kick, well covered, touchdown at the 5. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. 18 yards, and a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Scalabrine. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Now McCarthy. And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. Here's Prescott. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's down. Moving to his right. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. Took away all the options. And now it is 4th and goal.
Cowboys field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
His kick is good. He got it. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. At the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Chandler now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. First down, here's McCarthy. Set up the screen with Hockenson. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, they felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
second down, here's McCarthy. That is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
26 yards. First down, Minnesota.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. They'll drop to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. To the air once more is McCarthy. That one underneath to Scalaboo. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. And he'll take it on in. Scott Elton. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Big spot here for the Vikings. They'll try to add on the 2-point conversion. And he's going to be taken down in the backfield. No chance on that one. 2-point attempt snuffed out. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Boys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. As it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. 40, 26.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That's the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Give me that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't wanna see more? You wanna see more but you wanna see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up.